Hi water signs, this is Shannon with Apex Tarot Pure Spirit, and I'm here to do your next 72-hour readings. This is going to run from today's date, the 27th, which is actually the end of the last 72-hour readings that I did, which will also be found down below with the other element sign readings. If you're a cross watcher to any of those or have other signs heavy in your chart, you can find those down below. So this will run from today, the 27th, through the 1st of March. We are in a leap year this year, so anyway, this will run through the 1st of March. I could be speaking to your cross watcher at any given time. That's for you guys to figure out all these pieces where they go. If you're new, welcome. I am very spiritual. It could come across at times that I'm religious, but I'm not. I use living language from my lineage, but I also use all kinds. We're free. We're free to allow the Spirit to speak through you and I, and so I just let the Spirit speak outside the box. Okay, so those of you who are returning, welcome back. I appreciate your support to this channel. Thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscribes and all that good stuff. So any of you water signs that are celebrating birthdays or anniversary during this time, since we're in a watery season, happy birthday, happy anniversary. Let's get started, guys. So I'm just pulling cards. You guys can make all those connections. Like I said, there'll be all kinds of different information out here that the Spirit's bringing out for your understanding, for your situation. So set with it. This could be past life stuff that's coming to the surface for you to deal with or to transmute or something like that. Or you could be finding yourself just inevitably in this, and this is what's going to happen if you make this decision or something like that. Thank you, Divine, for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio energy. This is going to run for the next 72 hours, please, from February the 27th through the 1st of March. What does the water sign energies need to know and understand at this time? What's the most important message? Oh, there's a lot. I'm going to take the bottom and the top. We have the Dalet and we have the Lamid. So we've got the 4 and the 12, which the 12 vibration is a 3, so there's 7 in number here. And the door, the answer, the key, back and forth movements. This is in and out energy with the Dalet. That some of you all may be dealing with feeling weak and poor. That's what the meaning of the Dalet has with the definition here. Could be dealing with, obviously the 4 goes to your home, which is Cancer energy. It's also the Emperor energy, which is fire. It's Aries. We also have Scorpio energy with the 4, which they hold the death card in the deck, which is a 13. Transformation energy with the way people are going back and forth or going in and out of your door. That can be you leaving, going to work every day. This could go to jobs because the headship is here. The boss energy is here. You could be shutting the door on something for good and or saying hello to something this week of significance. The Emperor energy would represent some type of real big rulership, or there's been real stubbornness where you couldn't open a door or shut a door, and only the Divine can open those doors or shut it, really, because it goes higher than that. And actually the Emperor represents the father figure of the universe, so something here is taking place by a door of some kind with the 4 vibration, which is also an 1111, and that's energies of justice with law. Some of y'all dealing with law in the next 72 hours or had been dealing with law issues, integrity, honesty, executives being biased or upright or not, or the being in balance or getting things balanced, all kinds of stuff with just the Dalet here. The 11th house with the 1111, was throw that in there as well. That is Aquarius energy, knowing something, knowing a judgment of some type of door situation, in and out movement, the weak and poor situation that you've been going through. The 4, the key, the answer is here. We've got the Lamid here, which is Hangman energies. Pisces is the 12th high arcana, and it's the house as well. Teaching, learning, it's the shepherd staff of the divine, pushing and pulling and prodding something in a new direction right here. You know, getting the answer to something. Protecting the sheep, okay, per se is what it represents. And people aren't animals, but sometimes they are dumb and need to learn something, and the divine has to come in and, you know, move things in a new direction. We've got the 3 here, which is Empress energies. That's Taurus and Libras coming out anyway. I was already picking up on that before I really realized the vibration over here. We've got the World card energies, which is an ending to something. Shutting the door, opening a door for some of you all with the World card. A completion. That's travel. That's bank systems. That's integrity energy with that. That's Capricorn ruled by Saturn, the 10th house, but it's also co-rules with Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo energy. Okay, the home, the heart, the romance situations, learning, teaching. Very karmic stuff coming out here for you all. So we have a D and an L. Your name could be Dell. You're dealing with children, a lad. Okay. The D vibration of the 4 is also an M and a V. And the L is a U and a C. So your name could be Luke. You could be getting some luck this week. Obviously, if you're being protected, you're in the upright. That's Jupiter energy. So that'd be the Sagittarius, just with that wording coming out with the vibration and being protected. Both the Emperor and Jupiter represent protection and also can represent a husband, head of household situations going on here. All kinds of stuff. Let's see what this means in the dictionary if there's a word here. Okay, we're basically getting the word just alone with the Dalet here. Both these together mean back and forth, which is already on the Dalet. Back and forth and the door itself. So really, it says that these two together, though, mean the door on the rod. The tent door was hung down as a curtain covering the entrance to the tent. From the pole, the door was then moved to the side for going in and out. So, you know, like a curtain type of a tent going in and out that way. We're talking olden days. This is living language. So, but still a door. Maybe you have a door like that in your house that you've hung something up just for separation, maybe with your children or something like that. Who knows who I'm talking to and how this is hitting you. Maybe you grew up and you had separation of some type of a cloth type door like that. So anyway, bringing something up to your remembrance with this energy. But anyway, then this represents what we were talking about, pour. Any object that dangles, such as a bucket, like you're pouring something in something. A bucket that is hung from a rope down to a well to retrieve the water. I will say in the Lenormand deck there is a picture of the bucket with the well, and it's the wishing well. And some of y'all been wishing that something would, you know, be retrieved from something way down deep on the inside because of something that has caused something poor and weak, hunger or poverty or something like that, because that energy, that word is also here. The dill represents poverty and hunger and dangling of the head, and some people don't have things, okay? And the teacher staff is here to push and pull something in a new direction. If you learn the lesson, he'll bring you up out of that kind of stuff, and he hears you. He'll open the door, okay? So the door here is being referenced to a gate of some kind. And so lift up your head, O ye gates, and be lifted up, you everlasting doors, and be happy and rejoice, okay? So this is one word coming out here. Don't put a lid on it. Open up, and to the divine, if you need help, then the divine of the universe, running the whole universe, he hears that, okay? Everything is a vibration. Open the door of your mouth and change your words, and those are a seed, right? And plant those good seeds, and the divine will come and protect you and move you in a new direction here. He knows what you need. So the word, actually, I guess I should have had it, deal was that way, was all those meanings. This direction means kindred, child, bear. So it goes to a generation, which we're already having that come out here as well. with all this vibration here. So beautiful. Talking about your home overall and your kindred and you know, your necessities and things like that. And I will tell you, in the Lenormand, the bear represents authority caring for you. I care about what you know, where you're going, what your need is. If you need help, I'm here to protect you. And so you're getting that energy here with this vibration. Now, 7 vibration overall is a victory number, okay? And moving, traveling with the chariot energy, and talking about your car, that can go back to cart energy with the DMV with the 4 vibration, getting keys. So if you didn't have a car, or you've been having car problems or something like that, the divine help push and pull you in a situation, protect you. Maybe you're dealing with situations where accidents had taken place. However this is coming out for you, this is what's coming out. Okay, so let's go ahead and move forward here and see what else the divine wants to say about all this. Divine, what's the message for the water signs? What do they need to know about all this energy that's coming out for them? Okay. We have something really hard that's taken place, and somebody's been sitting there looking at words that have been spoken, maybe with your home life is really showing up for you guys. The 10 of Pentacles here. Legacy, okay? Words that have been spoken. You know, financial stuff showing up here. Inheritances, words that have been just over the top, just ran straight through your armor. Okay, needing help, feeling weak and poor because of it. Maybe it was a death situation. Okay, 4 take you to that death energy, and this obviously is a death card in itself. But there's been some really hard words, and somebody's taking a look back at some things. Where your family has come from. There's a 20 here, 2 10s back to back. It's the end of something. 10s are ending, but it's also people returning. It's that judgment energy of Pluto. People coming back around, okay? Going in and out, or used to, or something's coming. There's a wish in that well to come up and to bring something and to make it whole again. Okay, we got the 10 of Pentacles here in the upright, and we've got like a father or a grandfather, so you can see the back side of the white-headed person. It could be a grandmother, but some type of inheritance or large sums of money or some type of generational thing is here. Okay, and needing to be whole. This is physical stuff, and this is mental stuff. Words, thoughts, the door of your mouth, okay? In a very physical way, someone is wishing for, hoping to come back around, or is being healed from that. And the divine's pushing and protecting and moving something in a new direction here. Okay, let's see what else wants to come out for the water signs. Give me 2 more cards, please, divine. Let me cut these for time's sake. This is the divine knows every single thing. So the King of Wands and the Page of Cups. Now the Page of Cups, didn't you guys get the Page? 2 people got the Page of Cups last 72-hour readings that was in this position, or one was in this position, one was in the other position. At the top of the deck is the Magician in the reverse, which would be manipulation, but there's truth about some things. So if that's past energy, then that's what it is. There's definitely truth in a very big, clear way of some type of energy that has taken place here. Somebody taking action in some type of situation here. Now we've got 2 court cards. The King of Wands in the upright would be somebody who would be very spiritual, very charismatic, very truthful leader, would know how to take action and be fierce within that, and go forth and speak his truth. We've got a child here, or a younger energy of some kind. If this isn't a child, it's in the reverse. This is seduction and stuff like that. This would be little children. But this is a message, and this is manipulation here. Okay, we've got a turtle down here, and that's a snapping turtle. And we got a fish up here, and there's something fishy here. And there's somebody in leadership, because the King of Wands would represent leadership. There's truth out here about something. Something that's been manipulative. Like I said, that Magician card, the communication of something that's been manifested in a really bad way. There's clarity about something. The Ten of Swords is the Ace of Swords. It breaks down to clarity of knowing. Either there's remorse and regret, obviously. Somebody's sitting there looking at something that took place. With the family situations all over here. But also there's been protection here. There's leadership, taking action, business stuff. Got pentacles here. This could be, like I said, we got a lot of family stuff. So a father, a grandfather. But it also, we've got pentacles here. So a business person, somebody in mastery and authority is here. Knows about the manipulation. Protecting something, moving it in a new direction. People trying to come back, somebody trying to come back around. You need to really pay attention to what they're saying, which the King of Wands would have a clue. He's spiritual. He's spiritual. He's a leader. He's honest. He's swift. I want to take some words on this. See what's happening here. Divine, what do you want to say about this information that you're bringing out for the water sign here for the next 72 hours? There's action going to be taken here. We got police. Yes, honest police. Something's taking place here. The sword of truth is up. Somebody was blackmailed in a very bad way. Okay, somebody's got a lot of words that they spoke towards somebody and got snapped. But there's a crown here, and the king's got the crown on. Gonna take action. Okay. What else? So for those of you who are, it looks favorable. Those of you who are dealing with law, look at that. The word law came out. And pure in heart, and the King of Wands is pure in heart because he's in the upright. He's spiritual. Purity. This could be male or female. It's just coming up as a king. Kingship situations here. Somebody took advantage of somebody in a really bad way. Okay? Of this father, this grandfather, this boss, this police officer, whoever this was, a child, you know, or a grandchild or something with these connections. Something looks very favorable if you've been fighting a case. Somebody was blackmailed here. Okay, and it's known in a very big way. Absolutely known in a big way. Okay. We've got a hotel here at the bottom and at the top. They stole your music. And somebody obviously stole somebody's music out of their heart as well. And if you work for the industry, this is very creative energy as well. Then let this energy hit you the way it needs to. There's a pool here. Okay. A pool could be somebody who plays pool. Okay. In the connection of what's happened here with your home. Somebody could have pulled some strings here, okay? Or somebody could have, and that's still death energy showing itself, drowned in a pool. We do have water here as well. We have a ring, okay? Well, that's commitments. Brother-in-law to a situation, or you're the brother-in-law. It was terrible, or I was terrible. Somebody was terrible if they did this to you. And there's thievery here. There's law here. We have moving. Somebody's moving or something took place because of some type of a moving situation. And there's a tall person involved or somebody in high regard. You can take that energy in that way as well with the situation. I want to look at the Ten of Swords real quick before we go on. Show me the Ten of Swords, please, Divine. The Five of Pentacles. Somebody was thrown out. Insecurity. Maybe financial. We had financial stuff show up here in that word that just came out. We also have 10 Pentacles here. Legacy and large sums of money would be also a meaning of this. Show me the Five of Pentacles. This is worry. Somebody was worried about something or is worried about something. The Moon. We got Scorpio showing up here and some really big secrets in a situation. Somebody was terrible. Terrible. The Hangman is here. Well, we got Pisces energy showing up twice here. We got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. These are not court cards, so I won't call them out, but it could be anybody. Everybody's in a energy of the water right now. Pisces coming out real strong. Any moon sign, that's you all. Cancer, really big. Scorpio's really big, showing up here. Okay? So obviously there was some kind of confusion, discernment. There's a trial here. There will be a trial for some of you all. There's law here. Okay, this is real big deception with this moon, especially showing the stinger of the Scorpio. Now, if Scorpio, I'm not getting on if you're in the upright, you're in the upright, obviously. If this didn't, it was a cross watcher that did something. If this is resonating with you. There's thievery here. There's money here. There's people taking action on some stuff. There's people being protected. There's people worried. There's movement taking place in a situation. Okay? We got jewelry out here as well with that thievery. There's blackmail stuff here. And there's people in high regard or a tall person involved. And you can flip that around. And also it could be a short person as well. I want to take a rune. Something's being released here in the next 72 hours. For water signs here. We have the EWAs, and so now we have an E here, and person, place, or thing, first, middle, or last name. The E is also equivalent in our alphabet to the E, the W, and the N. That could mean something. The E here looks like an M or a W, which I just said a W, or it can look like a 3. That number could be the 4, the 12, and the 3 can be address or something connected to your case or something like that. So overall there'd be a 10, and there's a 1 there then with all of the letters that I'm bringing out here. However I got that. Anyway, that came out, so whatever that means. So the EWAs, this is positive. This is the horse, which would take you to either the child on the horse, the sun, that'd be Leo, and then, or the man on the horse, that would still be fire sign, that'd be Sagittarius energy, okay? This is the 19th letter, so, okay, then we get the 1, because the 19 will break down to a 1, because it's a 10, and that is the yod of the hand of the divine. Jupiter energy represents protection as well. And truth and the law with that as well. Let me find it here because I turned the page the wrong place. Friendship, loyalty, trust, devotion, marriage, promotion, and increase to something here. So whatever's taking place on your job, or it's just killed the situation, and it wasn't like literally somebody died, but something died here. Could be. We got law here, and let me just say, not everybody's dealing with legal matters, but law is always in session here. Somebody got snapped in a very bad way. And there's loyalty, and there's been loyalty from the heavens to push and pull and protect something here. Jupiter represents the husband. Did I already say that? I believe I was saying it was protection with Jupiter and protection with the Emperor. But the Emperor also represents a husband, and so does Jupiter, and that's coming out twice as well here with this King of Wands. Something's going to be positive out of this. This hurt, this backslashing, this snapping of the turtle, this just sitting there and hanging on and hanging on and hanging on, but now seeing things from totally different points of view. There's clarity here in a very big way. What else do you want to say for the water signs, please, Divine? Okay. We got a flaming tree, the start of something new. It's a 30, so it's a 3. So we're getting that Lamid is a 3 vibration, and we've got the 12th high arcana here as well. So we're getting that really strong. Something brand new, and it's passionate, and there's a jewel within a teardrop. We're getting a 10 here, and it's apprehension, spiritual and emotional reconnection. You're going to be able to heal, okay? Lift up your head, O ye gates, and be ye lifted up, ye everlasting doors. There's beautiful energy come in here, and it's going to give you favor. If you're in the upright and you're pure in heart, and you got information also, you need to come forth to release something. The divine will make sure that everything will work out for you, and lay a new foundation and take care of your needs. We've got honest police here showing up. Okay? All right, guys, till next time. I hope this is helpful. Shalom.